Sup peeps, early if you could tech. Today we have another review of an affordable smartphone. It comes from Vivo. Meet the Vivo Y21d, an entry-level device featuring a large battery, a sturdy build, and enhanced functionality. So, let's dive right in. Design-wise, looking at it for the first time, the Vivo Y21d captures the attention of those who glance at the unit. The purple colorway is what we have here. It looks pretty and fun, while the others give off a more subtle and classy look. The back panel and plastic side frame shows off a nice matte finish look with a bit of gold shimmers when you reflect light at the back. The unit is hefty, weighing only 209 grams. Regardless of its large size and heavy feel, it's so handy and easy to grip, it's not as bad as you think. My friend actually loves the unit even though she's not a fan of huge phones. Talking about durability, Vivo actually gave this one serious protection. The Y21d has SGS 5-star drop resistance, certification, and military-grade shock resistance, so it's not afraid of any accidental drops and slips. The glass display is made out of guardian glass built to endure scratches and pressures. And upon unboxing, this one comes with a transparent case for added protection. The Vivo Y21d can withstand dust and water exposure thanks to its IP68 and 69 ratings, so you won't have to worry about spilling drinks on it or going near the beach or pool. For buttons and ports, the volume rocker and power button are placed on the right side, while the left side has the SIM tray slot. At the bottom, there's the mic, Type-C port, and speaker grill. Up top, it's just neat and clean. Flipping over to the display, the 6.68 inches IPS LCD screen on the Vivo Y21d has a nice resolution with support for 90Hz refresh rate. For multimedia, I was pleasantly surprised. Colors look slightly vibrant without being too exaggerated, and the blacks are deep enough to make videos enjoyable. The bezels are a bit thick, but they never felt distracting. The overall viewing experience remains immersive. Audio is another area where the Y21d performs well. It gets really loud, up to 400% volume. This is great for watching TikToks, Netflix, or listening to music without needing a speaker. And if you turn it all the way up, you might notice a little distortion, but the dual series speaker still provides sound that feels full and clear for everyday use. Brightness goes up to 1000 nits. While it isn't the brightest one out there, it is bright enough for outdoor use. Even in direct sunlight, I could see the screen without struggling or needing to cover it. For biometrics and security, the Y21d offers both face unlock and side-mounted fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint sensor works smoothly and unlocks the phone quickly. The Vivo Y21d appears to have two lenses at the back, but don't get fooled because the other one is just a sensor. A 50-megapixel main lens and an auxiliary lens are housed in a rectangular curved island together with a LED flash. The Vivo Y21d did a good job when taking photos in daylight scenes. The main camera performed nicely in this segment. Photos come out detailed and pleasant without looking too processed. It's not vibrant and the photos are leaning towards a cooler tone. The Y21d still performs well in low-light environments, but you need to give it some assistance. To avoid a grainy or soft appearance, make sure that there's an adequate lighting. Turning on the LED flash is a great way to brighten your photos and maintain subject clarity in challenging lighting situations. With the absence of a telephoto and macro lens, this is where the phone falls short. When zooming in, it only digitally crops the image. So when you jump to 2x zoom or more, expect a shot that's processed and overly smoothened. Up front, the 5-megapixel selfie camera is housed in a punch hole notch. It produces smooth and decent selfies. However, because of its lower megapixels, you may find the photograph grayish and pale. The rear and front cameras can shoot and record video up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Again, it still produces decent images. You can enjoy all the native AI features on the editing tool in the Gallery app, such as AI erase, AI enhancements, and so. Powering the Vivo Y21d is the Unisoc T7225 chip. It's obvious that this isn't as powerful as you would expect, but from my experience, it handled everything as I assumed it would be. Our unit is paired with 256GB of storage and 6GB of RAM. Jumping from multiple windows, this entry-level phone gave me a good experience, but to be honest with you, there were noticeable lags when playing casual games, especially in the long run. During my gameplay in Mobile Legends, it ran smoothly, even when the graphics are set to ultra. When I played Call of Duty on this one, that's where it all started to lag. It may be intermittent, but there are lags to take note of. Is it something to be bothered by? No. But if you were to play it with graphic-intensive games, I don't think so. I mean, you can, if you tinker everything to low settings for Genshin and the likes. And of course, we performed benchmarks on this one. If you're interested in the figures, they're currently on your screen. The vivo Y21d runs on Android 15 with FunTouch OS 15 skinned on top. UI is clean and neat, but in terms of customization, the Y21d is limited to adding some widgets, changing wallpaper, and rearranging app icons. Nothing fun, unlike other Vivo phone models that let you redesign your phone to your liking. Bloatware is there, but it can be easily removed, so it's not a big deal. This one also has Circle to search and Google Gemini to have fun with while fulfilling your tasks, and that's quite helpful and beneficial. Another cool feature is the LED flash at the back, or what Vivo calls the dynamic light. It turns red when the phone is hitting 20% below, reminding users to plug it already. The vivo Y21d promises 3 years of major software upgrades and 3 years of security updates. Now, let's talk about the part of the vivo Y21d that really surprised me, the battery life. This thing has a 6,500 mAh battery, and honestly, it feels like it just doesn't want to die. During my time with the unit, it easily lasted me for 2 days. Even with my usual routine of social media scrolling, chats, taking quick photos, streaming videos, and a bit of casual gaming. And when you finally need to charge it, the 44 watts brick is a lifesaver. A quick plug-in while you're having coffee or getting ready in the morning already gives you enough juice to last hours. It's super convenient, especially if you're the type who's always out and about. We also ran the PC Mark battery test, and the Y21d clocked in at 29 hours and 16 minutes, a number that honestly matches the real-world experience. It's built to last, plain and simple. For connectivity, the vivo Y21d covers everything you actually need. You get 4G LTE, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.2, NFC, and GPS. So whether you're browsing, navigating, it's all there and it works smoothly. Before ending this video, here's my verdict about the vivo Y21d. If you're after a budget-friendly phone that still delivers a dependable performance, impressive battery life, the vivo Y21d is definitely worth considering. It brings a decent display with good multimedia experience and a battery life that's comfortable for long hours of use. At the end of the day, the vivo Y21d checks the core boxes you'd expect from a solid entry-level phone. The starting price of the vivo Y21d is 6,999 pesos and comes in 2 options, the 4GB plus 128GB model, while the 6GB plus 256GB model costs around 8,999 pesos. Please like and share this video if you find it useful. Please leave a comment below if you have any recommendations or suggestions for videos. Subscribe to our channel and click that bell button to receive updates if you would want to see more. Visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews, and follow us on our social medias as well. Once again, this is Earl, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!